Hello everyone, this is Doom Guy. A question I sometimes see on social media is, does anyone have a class or multi-spec style build that they can show me? In this video, I'm going to be going over what I personally have put together to reflect a soldier theme style build for Fallout 76. Do keep in mind everyone has their own personal preferences on various perks, buffs, debuffs, armor, and weapons. I do hope you can use this guide as a reference guide and build on it should it not suit your preferences, as we all have different ways of building into certain playstyles. This build will be primarily focused for full health builds. Firstly, we will go over legendary perks. In this build, I have equipped Luck, Charisma, Agility, Endurance, What Rads, and Funky Duds. The special cards Luck, Charisma, Agility, and Endurance I use because it allows me to utilize additional perks as well as gain a few extra points into my special stats. What Rads gives me a huge radiation resistance boost as well as restoring radiation damage over time. Funky Duds gives me poison damage resistance while wearing a full set of matching armor. Now we will go over my general special perks setup. Under Strength I use Traveling Pharmacy, Slugger, Martial Artist, and Incisor all at max rank. Traveling Pharmacy reduces the weight of my chem consumables. Slugger increases my two-handed melee damage, Incisor gives my melee weapons an increase in armor penetration, and a Martial Artist increases the speed of my attacks while using melee, with the exception of the chainsaw and other automatic melee weapons. In this build, I have opted to use a two-handed weapon as my secondary weapon. If I don't have time to reload, run out of ammo, or the enemy is primarily melee, I can easily dispatch of my target with this weapon. I will go over the equipment I use later in the video. Next, we will go over Perception. Here, I have selected to use Commando, Expert Commando, Master Commando, Tank Killer, and Ground Pounder, all at max rank. The 3 Commando perks will increase the damage of my automatic rifle damage. Tank Killer will give additional armor penetration for my rifles, and Ground Pounder increases the reload speed and hipfire accuracy for my rifles. Given the theme of the class, I thought it appropriate to give this class an automatic rifle. However, should you wish to use a semi-automatic weapon, you can easily swap out for the 3 Rifleman perks. Under Endurance, I have opted to use Adamantium Skeleton and Fireproof, both at max rank. Adamantium Skeleton prevents my limbs from being broken, and Fireproof reduces the damage I take from explosions and fire-based attacks. Next we will cover Charisma. I have chosen to take Tenderizer, Field Surgeon, and Strange in Numbers, all at max rank. Tenderizer increases the damage my target takes the more damage I put on that target. Field Surgeon will increase the speed of my stim pack health regeneration and reduce the time for radiation damage recovery from Radaway, and Strange in Numbers will increase the effectiveness of my mutations while on a team. Under Intelligence, I will be utilizing First Aid, Batteries Included, and Gunsmith, all at max rank. First Aid will increase the effectiveness of my stim packs. Batteries Included reduces the weight of my energy munitions including fusion cores, and Gunsmith will reduce the durability cost of my firearms. Next, under Agility, I will be using Action Boy, Evasive, Born Survivor, and Dodgy, all at max rank. Action Boy increases the refresh rate of my action points. Evasive will increase my ballistic and energy damage resistances based on the amount of agility points I have. Born Survivor will activate a stim pack when I hit low health, and Dodgy will use my action points to an extent as an absorption shield. For this build, these perks next to the perks in Endurance and Luck, which we will look at here in a moment, will be the primary source of your survivability. Depending on the armor you are wearing, Evasive can potentially be swapped out for something else like Thru-Hiker or even Gunslinger and/or Gorilla, should you wish to opt into pistols as your secondary weapon. Finally, we will go over luck. Here, I have selected to use Bloody Mess, Ricochet, Class Freak, Starch Jeans, and Quick Hands. Bloody Mess will increase my general damage output. Ricochet on occasion will negate and reflect incoming enemy damage. Class Freak will reduce the negative effects of my mutations. Starch Jeans will prevent my mutations from being removed by rad showers and or radaways. And Quick Hands has the chance to instantly reload my weapon when my mags are empty. Suited to this particular build and to keep with the theme, I have selected to use Sturdy Combat Armor. This armor provides low to medium damage and energy resistance mitigation. However, it does have a wide variety of modifications you can make to suit your needs. On an advanced note, ballistic and energy damage points do hit a soft cap upon hitting 400. This means anytime you exceed the soft cap, your damage mitigation points will be affected by diminishing returns. Your damage resistance points will still give you some damage resist, but their effectiveness is reduced. For the legendary perks, I have a mixed set of primary and third tier perks. However, all armor pieces have action point regeneration. Because I am using Dodgy, which spends action points to reduce and negate total damage, I never should run out of action points. For my weapons, I have selected to use the 10mm submachine gun as well as the shovel. These weapons, in my opinion, fit the theme of the soldier themed class. Legendary perks will be based on your personal preferences. However, I highly recommend anti-armor, as there are no prerequisites that need to be met to reach its full effectiveness, but also because its utility is good in almost every situation, whether that is killing general mobs and even bosses. As for second and third tier perks, I would recommend increased damage while aiming, faster swing speed, and increased reload speed. The reason for this is because for this build VATS won't be used, and you will play similarly to Doom, Halo, Call of Duty, and other various first-person shooters. Should you wish to use VATS more as your primary damage dealer, check out my Stealth Commando build. I will leave a link in the description below. My mutations, like most of my other builds, don't change unless I choose to swap to a low health build setup. Most and almost in every circumstance, I will run Bird Bones, Carnivore, Eagle Eyes, Egghead, Scaly Skin, and Speed Demon. I do hope this guide can provide you a general idea or be a reference point should you wish to build into a soldier style class, or perhaps even the base for building your own multi-spec class. If you found this guide helpful or useful, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly share this video with those who have an interest in Fallout 76. This is Doom Guy, rip and tear.